What is going on? I'm Zedma. We're going to jump into warships, but not this warship. This warship, I'm sitting here with 60 keys, and there's a whole bunch of options. Some of them involve going down and getting troop health and heavies. Other options involve rocket choppas and heavy choppas and or barrage back in there. Don't have enough keys to do anything dramatic at the moment, so just holding off. But we are going to do something very, very interesting. And that, my friends, is we are going to pick up our chest here in gold, sitting at 18, and you can see just bleeding stars. This account, I don't think I've actually hit 19 in this account. Let's just double check as we go into here and see I am sitting at 263 battles, almost got into 19 on this account, but did not manage to do so. If you're wondering about the task force, I'm just in a random, like completely random task force. No one even speaks English. It is all Chinese people. I am in Squiggles McGee's task force, and they're crushing it. I just randomly joined the top task force that popped up, and 0 fails, free diamonds. I don't even get to attack half the time. Totally coasting on that side of things. But more, and also my intel. I think like my intel numbers. Look at this. Everyone else has got buckets and buckets. So anyways, we're going to jump in here, and now I am going to go spend some tokens, hopefully getting as far as I need to. I have not done any math. Okay, I've done some math, but not nearly enough. We'll find out, though. We're going to find out right about here. We're going to go all the way into Seekers. This is likely going to be a terrible decision, but it's going to be fun. So I need to build a base. I've got some things to throw down, such as this shock blaster, right? Maybe I should just... I'm just going to go like this. This is absolutely and utterly stupid, but with my beautiful friends, the Seekers, maybe I can just pull this off. I'm going to spend like 10.5 seconds making a base, if that. We'll throw some random defenses over there and some random crap over here. This base, don't copy this base. This is completely and utterly stupid. Do not do this. This is the absolute worst base you'll ever see at the 5 engine room level, but Seekers should be able to be fast enough to win anyways. So we're going to give it a go, ignoring the base altogether. Like I said, don't do this. This is just utterly and completely stupid. But we're also going to throw in... I'm not sure. I'm kind of tempted to throw in battle orders. I mean, throw in the cluster grenade just in case. We might use battle orders. Brick is not the right hero for us. Now, the problem is, where are my Seekers going to go? Do we need to go 2 on that left-hand side? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go something like this. We're going to go... Oh, I'm so nervous right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to throw some more up this middle section. There we go. Slowly but surely. We're going to sneak some Seekers up this middle section. Did not expect them to go right there. I will definitely assure you of that. And then we're going to sneak Miss Brick over in here, and we're going to flare that right about there. Not paying nearly enough attention to what the heck is going on. But looky, look what we've got here. We've got Brick coming in. I am going to flare that right there, and we're going to throw a couple of those out there, and then all of our GBE right about there. Just like that. 5 engine rooms, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That terrible base we set up is going to pick up some wins. So if you're looking for a way to get some easy wins, there's nothing better and faster than that. This person using the same troops that I am on my other account, some rifles out front, some tanks in behind, and then some bombardiers. So Seekers, incredibly fast, but like you saw there, lost every single one of our troops. Although we actually saved 2 Seekers. Definitely need instant training for Seekers, and I know a number of players out there hate Seekers as a result, but I am fairly confident I'll be able to get up to 20. I Don't think I'll be able to get into diamond with these puppies without barrage, but those extra couple chests from those rank chests should make all sorts of difference for us. So, um, where do we go? Where do we go indeed? This is what I've got to figure out. I know um, 2x by 4 or 2, I don't know how to say his name, is a fantastic seeker player. I might just have to go lean on some of his learnings. Now, looking at this, that engine room right there is closer than that, so I need to be very careful about that as well. I'm gonna go something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there, and then we're gonna drop the rest over into here and just hope and pray that we can get all of our seekers into a reasonable spot. And then by splitting them up here, I think that we should be able to get that down and that down and that down. And then we're going to throw some smokes and get all of our seekers. I almost forgot about the fact that we have artillery. That's just how my brain is working at the moment. But we should be able to throw a shock right about there, and then a shock right about there, and then just using all of our artillery to get all of the shock mines down as we try to sneak our seekers in and amongst the things. Medkit, medkit, medkit. Medkits, I don't think actually heal our seekers, so making all sorts of mistakes already, and look at that. It's why is it moving? Did you see that? It was like shaking. That was the closest we could have possibly come. So definitely some mistakes there on my part. But look at this. Oh, no, we're gonna lose. Barely losing. Our mines are in terrible spots. Need to move some boom mines. Our boom mines do not account for the fact that we have this right-hand side ramp. So I definitely need to move some of these puppies over here. We're gonna move them just willy-nilly over to about there. We have lost, but you can see here, as soon as I build a base, which is not going to happen right now because we're super duper short on time, I know that I can speed things up when I'm doing the base building, but that doesn't allow me to speed it up in real life, unfortunately. So now, again, that engine room is clearly closer than the other one, so that's going to be a problem for us. Something like 1 and 2. The fact that we have all of the seekers and we have this artillery, I am not used to this whatsoever, so definitely making all sorts of mistakes at the moment. But looky here, we're just gonna cruise in past all of this stuff. Now this person, I assume, has some hidden shock mines somewhere, because this base just seems way too easy. And then we're gonna find out slowly but surely what the heck they got for us. So I will be shocking the Simo because Simos and I just don't get along terribly well. We're going to assume there's a shock mine right about there. We're going to throw one more shock about there. And then, now, I've got enough gunboat energy that I can just, like, throw all of it at that final engine room, trying to speed things up a little bit. Not enough to get it down strictly with artillery, but 3 minutes 7 seconds against a 5 engine room base is pretty darn quick. Going all the way left to all the way right, making tons of mistakes along the way. Now, I will be going and potentially watching some seeker hits. If you have a video you would like me to watch where you've been like, wow, season 32 seeker hits that were absolutely amazing, would love to see it. Our base is actually not doing awful. I'm not sure if that's a testament of the base or against the players that are attacking that base. Like, this base should not be doing nearly this well. Look how many mines have not been touched. You can always tell how well your mines are placed by how many are left when your base explodes. We have got, oh man, look at this. Come on, sniper. Come on, sniper. Yes, our base that we spent literally 47 seconds designing made someone wipe. Maybe it's because it's different. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. We're going to do one more attack, and then I'm going to call it a day. Just wanted to let you know that I have been waiting for this moment for days. Like, I have not done anything on this account for days and days because I wanted to get into Seekers. And now, I mean, Oh, this is not ideal. This person's base is well designed against Seekers. Definitely better designed than any of the other bases we've faced, but I still feel like we can do some good things. So I'm actually gonna use Brick's what is that called? I'm gonna use Brick's Iron Will, and we're just gonna send all of our dudes in here. I am gonna drop Brick first, and then I am gonna drop all. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I thought I used up all my gunboat energy. That is the absolute worst case scenario when you use up all your gunboat energy, thinking that you're throwing like all your troops, but you're actually using an artillery. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I have made that mistake way too many times. This person's um, boom mines are well placed, and I am going to end up being in a world of pain as soon as we get somewhat close to this stuff. So out of gunboat energy, essentially, this Brick just took down a building. Do you guys see that? So I was under the assumption that Brick was just going to stand there and die, but no, Brick was having none of it. Absolutely beast mode Brick coming in and getting a little bit of extra gunboat energy for us, which managed to get us one more smoke, got our troops a little bit closer. We are going to fail and fail miserably, but on the flip side, definitely learning some things. Barrage would be so incredibly helpful here, even if it's level 1 barrage, because you saw how many artillery I had to use. So, Albert, Cham, good game. I will be back. I will see you soonish, I assume. But there are so many. That is a total of at least 4 chests at the gold rank. So if you're sitting at gold and you have the opportunity to push into diamond, make sure you do it. You see 20 keys there, 25 there. So the gap is widening every single second you're not in diamond or legendary. Anyways, that is all for me. Wanted to get that out there. Will have more seeker hits left. There are 10 days left, so this account probably will not make it to diamond, I would guess, just because the gap is so huge right now, but definitely going to have some fun in the meantime. And so do consider subscribing, and I will be back very soon. That is all for me. I'm Zedmont. Do make sure you check out the end screen. There are a couple spots available on the Patreon page, as you can see in that bottom left-hand corner. Also, there is room in our task force, just not in this one because it is just absolutely random, and I try to dump my account in when I'm not getting intel, and that way I can just get some diamonds without having to worry about pissing people off not getting intel. That is all for me. As always, I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Peace!